Yo, you here with Kurt, Long Island's finest and New York own, that bougie boy, and I'm with Page 31. Color to the deaf, music to the blind. You heard?
Yeah, I'm the only air now. Kicking with my team where Fashion Week is year round. Working is what we're about. Rumors are for queers now. Marrying the game, if you got a problem, speak now. I see it's getting real quiet. Eating only rappers, yeah, it's a real diet. I've been cooking for a minute, games been looking for a minute. In your hometown, try to book me for a minute. Lord, as my witness, I ain't got a lie in me. Loyal to the grave, J2T will die with me. Bougie boys will fly with me, white lie, my God's with me. Hallelujah, let's go to church. This service speaker, his name is Kurt. Baptized in lies, that's something that can happen. Had you see, I am the truth, the one and only chaplain. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Well, talk about the concept of red carpet ignorance. Why'd you title it that, and what is the meaning behind it?
Well, red carpet ignorance is based on, well, basically, I'm a huge film person. Like, I love movies. Love them. Like, insane about movies. I watch more movies than I watch TV shows. And we had Almost Famous, which was like, the songs were like big screen and stuff like that, which is like an old project, the first thing we ever dropped. Then Brief Intermission, because we took a long time to drop it because we were developing as artists. Now, Red Carpet Ignorance is the walk, the red carpet on premiere night for your movie, that big movie that you're making. And the ignorance part is because, you know, everybody got a little bit of ignorance in them, and that's what we stand for, classy ignorance. Being fly, having your shit together, but acting wild with your friends, acting like a ignorant fool when you're with your friends. So that's where the name Red Carpet Ignorance comes from. Production, honestly, it's me going in the studio like, yo, White Lie, I need a beat like this. He's like, okay, but I have this already. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And it could take 3 weeks, a month for a song to come together. It could take 30 minutes for a song. No Shame came together in less than 30 minutes. Half a bottle of Ciroc. Later, we had No Shame, and the song was on the radio like 2 days later. So, like, it's not really like a process necessarily, but sometimes I go in the studio, I lay down on the carpet, and he's banging away on the drums or whatever, and I have a hook done by the time he's done with the beat. So it's not necessarily a every single day process or whatever. It's just how it comes to us. It flows naturally. There's no rules. There's no constraints. So,
I mean, you touched on No Shame, which has, you know, been a breakthrough for you of all sorts. You know, DJ Pro Style's been spinning it. You know, a couple of radio DJs been spinning it. How did you feel about the reception of the record?
Surprised, honestly. Like, White Lie and I, we have like a sound. And if you know who White Lie is, that's my producer, but White Lie and I, we have a sound where it's like more full than like simple. No Shame was the first record where we stripped down everything. It was like, yo, let's just make a simple banger. Like, let's just make it hot. Like, he made the beat in, I'll probably say 30 minutes, and we were laughing. I was drinking a Ciroc, and I was like, I have no shame. And then I just started saying no shame in my game. So, you know, it was a joke at first. It came together so crazy, so quickly. And then the beat, you know, White Lie's a beat, so the beat was knocking so hard we went to the club with it. And the DJ heard it and was like, yo, you got one. Next day it's on the radio, so I guess I would say I'm shocked. We didn't plan that it was going to be a radio record like that, but it just happened like that. So I guess the reception to it has me shocked. But,
how much I paid, cause there's no shame in my game. No shame in my game. Said it's no shame in my game. No shame in my game. No shame in my game. Stunting cause we paid. I know these bottles overpriced, but drinking's why we came. Said there's no shame in my game. Your girl tagged my name.
All right, we just brought White Lie, your producer, into the room. A lot of people, when they hear the project, they're going to understand it's a union of two musical minds. Talk about the chemistry that you guys have as collaborators and how you guys came together.
You want me to cover that?
Yeah, I mean, the chemistry is, you know, pretty crazy. We've been working together for probably
7 years.
7, 8 years now, and it's, you know, it's easy. He has an idea, he kind of brings it up to me, and in 20 minutes I have a rough idea down, and then he kind of works off that. And then you take that and you write a hook to it, write a couple verses, shoot it back to me. I do a lot of post-production, so we're always bouncing back and forth, you know, between both our ideas and kind of, you know, using each other's.
He doesn't fuck with me though. He don't like.
No, not really. But no, we work great together, and that's just coming off of years of working together. You know, I think that's what, you know, kind of gives our music a sound, is the fact that we are always in the studio together, and a lot of it is us working at the same time. You know, me coming up with something quick, and he's right next to me like he is now, coming up with a quick melody, and then
change this up, and you be like, "Shut up, I got it," and then he changes it up though.
Yeah, a lot of arguing, but in the end it works out, you know. And I think that's just, like I said, that's just from working together for all this.
The music
years.
works. The music works because he's my brother first. Like, if he told me, yo, I ain't producing no more, or if I told him I ain't gonna rap no more, he'd still be at my house if he needed something, or I hit him up if I needed something. It's my brother first, so we knew each other before I even knew he was a producer, before he knew I was gonna rap. We were playing basketball on the middle school team together. He took my starting spot though, but he's been my brother before that. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it work.
Well, for Red Carpet Ignorance, you took a very like a Illmatic kind of approach where there's not a lot of dudes rapping on there with you. Actually, I think there's only one guest MC on there, which is a very special feature. You got Bun B on there. Talk about how that record came together and what that means for you as an upcoming MC to have Bun B on the track with you.
Well, my bucket list had him on the top because of Big Pimpin'. That's one of the first like crazy hip hop records to me, like that I was like, yo, I love hip hop so much. Like, I was a late bloomer in hip hop, and Bun B and Pimp C were both on my bucket list because Hove, you know what I'm saying, he's the god, and that's my dude. So I was like, I gotta be like Hove. So Bun B was on my bucket list. So that's insane to me that I got him on the record. That's a blessing. I was in Houston at Steve Francis's studio, old rocket player, and he has a relationship with Bun, and you know, Bun knows he has an artist or whatever that he was working with in the studio, and he had a couple verses. He sent over one. I heard it on his beat. I was like, yo, I'll use this one. He pushed the button, hit Bun. Bun is like, yeah, that's your verse. You know what I'm saying? Make it work how you want to make it work. We didn't like I personally didn't like the beat it was on. And I'm like, yo, White Lie, son. Yo, listen to this. Yo, we got Bun verse, cool. Next day I had a beat back. I was like, yo, I had the whole theme down pack after I heard the beat. I mean, I made the hook in like 5 minutes after I heard the beat and the verse. And then it just went perfectly. It sounded like we were in the studio that same day together making everything. We weren't. They don't need to know that, but you know what I'm saying? And it just flowed together. Bun heard it, and he was like, yo, you got one with this one. It's cool. This is straight right here. That's just how it went together. And it was a blessing. It's honestly a straight up 100% blessing. And if I need another verse from him, it's going to happen. So it was a blessing.
You ain't really trying to wait. When you partying with Bun, you can say tonight is great. I just cashed the crate, spending what you make. I just got a late text, she'll be who I lay next.
Show coming up at Webster Hall. You know, Webster Hall is one of the most prestigious spots in New York City to perform. Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys and Busta Rhymes were just there last night. How does it feel to be headlining at a Webster Hall show?
Crazy for both of us. It's a blessing. Like, as much as I'm the front man, obviously I'm the rapper, but as much as it is for me, it's for him. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is Webster Hall. I can put this on my resume, and hopefully we sell it out, but I can put it on my resume. It's a blessing, and I'm happy. Like, we worked for this for a long time, you know what I'm saying? And people been asking me, when's your New York show? When you doing New York? So we just got this. They booked us for it, and that's where we at now.
What I personally like about you is your ability and your courage to take on a popular mainstream instrumental, hop on it, lay down bars on it, and kind of give it your all. Even songs that a lot of artists are afraid to hop on because of what the predecessor of that record might have done to it. My personal favorite is your verse on New God Flow. It was such a great freestyle that it earned the attention of MTV's Sway Calloway. Not every upcoming artist could say that Sway is tweeting the fans to go check this out. What was it like to have the cosign from Sway?
Honor. Now we got that relationship with him because of that. It's just an honor. You know, we spoke to him. He heard it. He's like, "This is hot. You killed it." So now we have that relationship with him, and he's an OG. Like, he's interviewed Biggie and Tupac. He's an OG legend to me when it comes to the media, and it's just an honor to have that relationship. And you know, he supports the movement. He supports me as an artist and as a person. You know, first thing he supports me as a person. So I really appreciate that.
Shake that. that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that ball. Come and have a good time with G.O.D. Undefeated, most repeated by his girlfriend. Yeah, his girlfriend caught up in my whirlwind. In my whirlwind, I can make a leg spread. Make a leg spread. Red Sea miracles, Moses a pantyhose, so when I need an ark. You ain't hardly in my league, we testaments apart. New God of this era, Sudama the terror. Hear ye, y'all got to fear me. And if you don't fear me, I'm guessing you feel me. This is my time, y'all ain't it for the moment. I'm in it for forever, hope you suckers taking notice. I'm Will Smith and Hitch, got a sipping on my potion. See if Ye in love with Kim, and she in love with him. Over Mary B, I deserve a J to P. Which girl will it be? I ain't worried about that, just gotta have that bad check booty, yeah, bounce that.